attention to you. You think the problem is you, or that you should try to change the feminine. You have to shut up and honor this man. You have no future. What more do?
This is why you're
learn a lot about women. I think I learned exactly.
What's up? Oops, sorry. Wasn't trying to hit you. What are you laughing at, son? All right.
We see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any long. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Oregon Ducks offense is up first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoffs, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Power and great pass to the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost him.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. He breaks free. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Blocked by the receiver. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick catch over the middle. Fighting off the defender. She moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal. Off the right side.
It's buns. It's buns.
That's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So BYU's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you saw, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, BYU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And there's a handoff.
create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's a shotgun run call. Retreat to get free. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Cougars trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. The Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Pass hot, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Brigham Young. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the kickoff will be returned. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds its way in. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds
patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and he can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, catch, motion. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Using the ground game here. Taylor has the lead. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it through the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, explosive play. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here.
It's going to be on me for... Oh, no, it's holding.
Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout.
Oh! Fucking missed the tackle. God damn.
After a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
BYU getting set for their first and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Receiver able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
How the fuck was he that wide open? What in the fuck
Once
happened?
you're taught on defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm
That
the
is why I
defensive
got
coordinator,
fucking
pull
done.
my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Let's it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Looking to scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Ducks will house it to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it, very telling the faith he has in his guys.
A solid drive in the making here. It's another 1st down as they cross the 40.
Let's get 2.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And this pass is caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the drive, they'll come out flowing. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I'll say this defense went into halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop on the offensive impact. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the toss play, running moving left. It's into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown.
His defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not a great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass is picked off. The tackle went for a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Change of direction. The play moves the ball across midfield to be set for the first down at the 41. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right. This one goes out of bounds with a short gain on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Ducks line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking into the back. That one moves the ball to the 16. And the Cougars hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
We'll give it to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. See what the call is on first and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He's wide open. Look out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of the 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Make the stop. Good enough for a first down at the 29. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown. Jump on top here in the 4th.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. Is already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
He shreds the tackle.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. The Cougars come to the line in a hurry up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Oh, let's find out if this one's going to count. So the potential game-tying score wiped away by the penalty as time is running out. That could be one of the crucial moments of this game. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. Pass rush is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive.
Pass interference.
Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Leaning on the run game here. We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Good catch all in here over the middle. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. To the 25. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.